So we've been working on this Watermaker since we got the boat in, what was it, August? July. It was, the membranes were failing. There was really bad quality water, hosing problems. Well, there's still a leak.
What's up, boat fam? Pat and Alexa here with our perfectly unhelpful foreman, Gilligan the Fat Boat Cat. Checking in from our awesome 57 Nordhavn MV Noeta here in beautiful Mexico. Last episode, we dove into the depths of our Watermaker Woes, and spoiler alert, the saga continues. Get ready for part 2 of our epic battle against leaks, water gremlins, and stubborn components as we continue to troubleshoot and hopefully resurrect our ancient Watermaker.
We have to replace the membranes on the Watermaker. The water quality is really bad. So to do that, I have to disconnect everything. These are the high pressure. The water goes in, goes around, down here, and then back out, or something like that. I have to take all this hardware off to remove it from the wall, and then I get to try to remove the end caps. I just watched a video on it, and it took 2 guys, and one guy almost herniated himself and fell in the water off the dock, trying to get him out.
So replacing membranes in this Watermaker is not just a simple out and back in.
It's not just like, hey, let's take 20 minutes and do it.
It's an all-day project.
It might be multi-days. I don't know.
And we don't know if these membranes have ever been replaced, right?
Yeah, we can't find any record. One thing the previous owner was good at was he kept every single receipt, everything that he'd ever done or had anyone do on the boat. We can't find any record of it unless it's somehow buried in a document somewhere that we missed. So
they could be
22 years old.
Yeah. All right then.
Yeah.
But we know we're not getting good quality of water.
Yeah,
so.
It's making water that's about 800-900 parts per million.
Yeah.
Drinkable water is about 500 parts per million, and that's just particulates in the water.
Below 500.
Yeah, below 500 or below. So this water is not healthy to drink. So
all right. So we have an all-day or 2-day or 3-day project.
Might be the whole time I'm home.
Oh.
Just monkeying with it here. These are loose. So they shouldn't be.
And you've labeled them with the purpose of?
Well, when you take it apart, you got to put it back together.
Right.
So, top line coming in to the top. This is aft, obviously. Bottom one, aft, bottom hose. Yeah.
All right.
I see. Okay, you videoing this?
I am.
This 1/4-inch line here, the bottom one has the tape on it. So when I'm asking you later.
I have it on film.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good luck. All right, so we got it off the wall. Now, of course, we have to remove these braces. But what we noticed is all the important details, like serial numbers, were facing the wall, so we didn't have access to those while Pat was doing research.
Yeah.
So these are the membranes that are going in. I muled these back, I don't know, a couple months ago in a suitcase. Got them into Mexico.
I hope they're still good, because
so
they don't have long in terms of shelf life.
Right. It doesn't have a date shelf life. We looked for one, but they are packaged kind of solid, and there's still water on the inside of it. It does say, caution, water obtained from the first hour of use should be discarded to the drain. Well, good to know. Hopefully we ordered the right ones. Not funny.
The ones that the rep told me to order.
Okay. Good.
They're from November 27th, 2002.
It's 23 years ago. Always said I would have made a good nurse. I'm really good at handing things over and finding them.
That's more important.
Way more important.
I'm good at destroying shit.
Beep. But you put it back together. So that's good.
Could have been an engineer.
Right.
Wasn't for maths.
And the fact that you just wanted to fly
And
airplanes. And math. Oh. Oh, gross. It's so gross. Light it up. That's pretty good.
Yeah, these look pretty good if you can.
This?
Well, it won't snow.
Oh, it stinks so bad in there.
Just a little bit. Or-
Checking to see if the model numbers are the same. They're not. And they're not the same size. Pat's not out there yet. He's gonna be pissed. One is about 2 inches shorter than the other. I don't know if that's a problem. Looks like the diameter is the same, but the model number is different.
Sweet. Is it the same size? No. It's smaller or bigger?
Smaller. And the model number is different.
Well, it's different. If it's
Oh, nope.
this one is
And different model number. This model number is CCRON, and this one starts with M-S302.
Let's see if we can turn it now.
Now, do we take off? Do these end caps more? Oh, those end caps are longer.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like a new
You said it superseded, so
end cap to end cap, actually.
okay.
So it might be this was a 20-year-old model.
You did say that it got superseded.
There's a fax number on this one, so that tells you it's old. Okay. So maybe it'll be okay.
Superseded models.
Okay. And this is the replacement model number for this old model number. Hopefully. Does this need cleaned out? No slime or anything. I think we're okay. Please fit.
Appears to
Placing the O-rings. Here. Get rid of the old ones. Put in the new ones. So Pat just popped the O-rings off the top of the cap and cap piece. Anyway, there is kind of a big old bulge right here on it. So since we don't want to have to take this out again and we don't want leaks, replace your O-rings. So I just pushed it down and the holes don't line up here right now. ¿Cómo está?
La otra vez nos equivocamos y lo llevamos tu cubeta. Ay, muchas gracias.
Si necesito un día, podemos.
Ok, muchas gracias. Oh shit.
My fingers were in the finger holes. They're fine.
No, they're not.
They're not broken. They're fine.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, we're inside because it got super hot out. But we need to get this end cap off. And my idea was like, we'll stick it in the freezer. But of course, you wouldn't want the membrane in the freezer, and it's too big. So we put ice packs on it. One's like you'd wrap around your ankle, and it's been chilling. So we're going to see if maybe that'll shrink everything enough to pull out the end cap. I have no idea if this is going to work. If it does, I win.
She wins.
I win. Let's check. Please work.
She wins.
Okay. And I've heard this trick from other people, but if you do have trouble
Now we
disconnecting,
gotta get the membrane.
separating things, this will be easier. Yes.
Oh, now we can take a picture.
So freezer is good for separating.
Well, you don't want to
things.
freeze it.
Not that, but other things. I've heard it for other things.
Because there's shrinkage.
Oh my god. Anyway, troubleshooting for the win. So what's next?
Well, been talking to Steve Thesis at Parker Hannafin. They own Sea Recovery, the maker of the Watermaker. The new membrane is about half inch smaller than the old one, but the tubes are longer, so it's essentially the same length. So talked to Steve, he said it should work. So I'm at least going to put it together, and then worst case, if it doesn't work, at least we can put fresh water into it so the membranes stay fresh. And then he did say that there's newer end caps that are just slightly longer. So that's
All right.
where we're at with this.
Good luck. Okey-dokey, here we are. The hopefully final piece of this Watermaker project.
Huh. So we replaced the membranes, and this is an old 20-year-old Watermaker, and the TDS, the water quality on this one, it's just simply a bar, LED bar. So each bar represents 50 parts per million. So what we want to do, what I want to do is have an actual number. I want to know what this thing is actually producing. Partly because it was saying that it's all automatic, and so when it gets a proper water quality, it'll automatically open a valve and start putting water in your water tank. It was doing that, but the water it was producing was like 800 or 900 parts per million, so far from drinkable. So new membranes, and I just want to put this little monitor on there, and it'll give us an actual number. It's a little probe that sticks into the product water that it's making. So then we'll know what we're actually producing. It's kind of the last piece to this, and then we'll go out and try making water just to make sure everything works.
Is it a simple plug and play, or are you going to have to do some?
We're going to have to cut a piece of the tubing and insert this into the product line tubing, and then this just plugs into that piece right there.
I see.
And so,
Good luck.
like everything on a boat, it's simple in concept,
until it's not.
and then execution, we'll find out.
All right. Good luck today. So we were just looking for the product line to put that TDS meter into, and we found it. Look at this. I don't know if you can see this. It's been kinked, but also there's a giant hole in it. There, I can feel water in it.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's been there, that kink.
Oh, it's not even connected to anything now.
Okay, well, we disconnected it. But that's okay, because we don't want that to be our product line. Interesting. Time to get out the schematics. See if we can find where that hose is supposed to connect. What you got?
All right, so we've got the broken piece we've discovered. It's got the kink and the crack. And this was loose. This is a UV light. It's supposed to kill any bacteria or any biologicals in there in the water before it goes into our water tank. So what we've done, we just want to make sure this is done. We got the right hose or the right spot. So I connected this. I got that fitting I was talking about with the TDS. And for now, we're just going to run it into the bilge. We're going to turn it on for a short time. Mostly because we just don't like the water we're in, so we don't want to run the Watermaker that long. But it's mostly just to confirm that this is the correct setup.
All right, so you're going to turn it on.
I'm going to turn it on.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Where's the bilge hose end? Oh, it's way down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We want to put it, dump it on our engine per se. So you're in charge of that.
Okay, make sure it doesn't dump on the engine.
We need to open the sea chest.
Okay. Or no.
Sea chest is a central collection point for seawater, or a distribution manifold. So you can see it goes to the wing engine, the two generators, the Watermaker, air conditioner.
And right now this one goes to the Watermaker,
Yeah.
right? And it's
Yeah.
closed.
It's closed.
So we're going to open that one?
Yeah.
You ready?
Well, nothing. It just needed.
I don't know. Oh, hasn't been opened in a while. Okay, Watermaker is open. As is typical for boat projects, we're trying to install a TDS meter and found a whole new drippy leak down here. So,
It's
That-
on the high pressure pump, so that's even worse.
and it's way under here where you can't reach. And everything's bolted in really nice. We have a leak at the base of these pistons on the Watermaker. Try to
Low pressure side.
on the low pressure side. How you feeling there with today's project?
I am so frustrated with this Watermaker. There's been one thing after another. Now the high pressure pump. Okay, you got a high pressure side and a low pressure side. So the low pressure water's coming in, and that whole manifold leaks. And so I found a seal kit I just bought. We're gonna try that. And then if that doesn't work, stay tuned, because we're gonna do something different. Kind of a continuing saga trying to get this Watermaker to work. The other day we were playing with it, and the high pressure pump has a small leak. So we're gonna say the heck with it and turn it on and see if it actually makes water. And then I've ordered a seal kit for the high pressure pump, so that'll show up in the next couple weeks or so. So I'll take that off and replace all the O-rings and all the seals, and that should work. So let's go see if this thing works. So I installed this little TDS meter. It's showing 19 right now. So it's in line with the product water. Right now, we don't have it hooked up. We want to just test, double check. We have a handheld TDS meter as well. So right now it's just going to dump water into the bilge, which as soon as we know the quality is good, we'll hook everything up. So let's see what happens. Gotta stop it. It was in a freshwater flush. Oh, all right. It's on. We'll let it run for a minute. So we're just checking to make sure. Oh, see, now we got water flowing. So, I don't know if you can see that. That's pretty good quality right there. Really good. We're happy with that. Watermaker says it's 50, which I'm always been a little skeptical of. That's why I wanted to put this on. And now we're gonna fill just a little cup or bowl and just make sure it's a lot of water. All right, so put that back down in our bilge. Oh, now this says, I don't know if you can see it. What's that saying? 114. 113. That's good. We're happy. We're really happy. You can see a little bit of the leak. It's not as bad as it was. Is it? Okay. Cool. All right, it works. Yay! I'm gonna go ahead and just bring the pressure down and shut it off because the water where we're at right now, the water outside is it's yucky. So this is more just an exercise to make sure this thing's working. All right. Back that all the way off. Let it run for a sec. It's not making. It's not pushing water through anymore. We'll just stop it. Now, it should do a freshwater flush automatically. So we'll find out. Well, here it goes. This is RO water that we just made. Cheers. Oh, jeez. No, it's actually really good. So we've been working on this Watermaker since we got the boat in July. And then there's been leaks and hosing problems. Well, there's still a leak. But because it's now making good water, we're going to consider this a win. All right. That's it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Give us any feedback, comments. We always like seeing what you guys have to, what you have to say and what you're thinking out there. So take care. Have a good day.